the Phantasy Star Online Sega account is going after Critical Drinker. This is real. Hold on.
Whoa, what?
I'm so lost. What?
Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you.
I like your jerk reference, by the way, Tom. Good stuff.
So this is the actual Phantasy Star Online account. Apparently, it's got the gold thing. Play_PSO2.
Yeah.
Responding to him making fun of the character creator. It says, "You wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me."
Wow.
Doesn't even
So
make any
this
sense.
person this person in that statement just admitted that they're crazy.
I saw Drinker say this, and like basically he's just saying that like character creating screens are nothing but a stupid narcissistic waste of time. Yeah, I mean, like to be honest, like to be fair with him, I consider most of the best RPGs of all time to not have character creators in them.
Mhm.
And even ones that do have them, like Mass Effect, personally, I never even use them because you can never make a character look better than the OG Commander Shepard anyway. So I just like left it as default anyway. So I kind of agree with Drinker, like, but you know, of course they're gonna try to dogpile him. So what else is new, right?
I just think it's funny. Like, this is more relevant than Phantasy Star Online has ever been. Well, in a long since the Dreamcast, anyway. Nobody's playing the new one.
Is it like one of those edgy corporate accounts, or did they just randomly break the fourth wall and do this?
I would imagine it's Sega runs it. Somebody from Sega of America.
Well, you know how Wendy's is always edgy, right?
Oh yeah,
Wendy's account, like they're not running it like that. I think they just came out of the blue with that one.
The person that runs the account.
I'm looking at it right now. I don't see any edgy. That's kind of out of character for this account. Looking at it real quick.
Did they forget to log into their personal account? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
The person running the account is just a crazy lunatic that was raised in an asylum. Like, yeah. Woo.
That makes me sad because I was really, I'd wanted a Phantasy Star Online 2 for so long, and like it was in Japan forever, and they went out of their way to like IP block people from the West and shit. And then they finally brought it over here, and it was just too little too late.
Mhm.
That was a stupid thing. I don't understand why they were doing that. Like if they found out you were playing it on the West, they were like going around IP blocking people and shit. That was the dumbest thing.
Well, I can understand that if a lot of companies will license out the online operation of an MMO to another company that specializes in that region, right? So if they had a deal with some Western company, but this is Sega, they were running the whole thing, so that doesn't make any sense to me.
It's like instead of putting out Sonic Werewolf games, why don't you bring over fucking Phantasy Star Online 2? Remember that game where Sonic turns into a wolf or whatever it was?
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck were they smoking when they came up with that idea?
Is it weird like desperation attempt for attention? Like
Probably yes.
Like like all the regular people are quote treating him, like calling him out for it. I'm like, this is just they're just trying to rally people to agree with them. I'm like, this is such a random thing for them to latch onto. I don't understand.
But here's the thing about the character creator is that people spend literally hours on a character creator, but you end up spending 95% of the time looking at their butt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's all third person over the shoulder stuff, right? So
there's not much to look at in the Dragon Age butt creator. Did you see that thing? There's a meme.
Yeah.
Pull it up where they have Taylor Swift. It looks like her ass.
Yeah.
The ones they do in the game. Like this is from the Bugle Daily. Great memer.
Classic.
Great memer. This is actually real. That's what the ass looks like.
That is so perfect.
They gave her the Taylor Swift ass.
I mean, as far as like character creators, for me, I think the only time in a game I've ever cared about it was like Saints Row 3. And I made the chick like have like the biggest tits in the world just for fun and running around the game like that. And I'm like, okay, it's kind of like you miss the point of the game if that's what you're doing. Like it doesn't matter. I never cared about character creators. Like Craig was saying, I'd rather just play what
a lot of people do though. I mean, if you have character creation, which is in the beginning of the game, that sucks and people aren't into the characters. Let's say it's a free-to-play game, you will get massive fall off. I've seen the data. You get massive fall off after that.
The
they don't even try the game.
the type of character creator I care about is, I guess, like a me, like with Nintendo Wii, where I'm like, okay, I'm going to be bowling. I want to kind of see what I kind of look like. That's literally all I care.
You know what the
Sometimes I
best-
like to make just completely ridiculous looking characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what, making them like mohawks or
From what I
afros and shit.
understand, there was a deleted article from this website called sausageroll.com where you can find it on Reddit.
They deleted that website?
I don't know if they deleted the website, but they deleted the article, and pretty much they
Yeah, I
were
thought-
talking to
I was gonna say,
they
I
were
thought
talking to like
Sausage
a
Roll was
Naughty
full
Dog
of
artist,
shit.
and the Naughty Dog artist pretty much was saying that like the reason why they make characters in games of or whatever, that they're not really fully male or fully female, is so that they can appeal the the middle ground crowd, the trans and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
but all they end up doing is really just failing everybody in general, because now the men don't have idealized characters, the women don't have idealized characters. Now they do the trans people, so you're failing everybody.
Mhm.
It would be much better, and I've made this point in many of my videos, it'd be much better to just give everybody idealized looks, right? Like if you want to be a woman who's busty and big, like you want to look like a freaking wizard from Dragon's Crown, the Vanillaware game, like go ahead. If you want to be like Guts from Berserk, go ahead. And if you want to be flat and whatever you want to be in the middle, go ahead. But the fact that they don't allow you that is a problem, and that's a big problem with Veilguard, as we've all seen. Like, yeah, you press the chest side all the way up. Like, I have bigger boobs and butt than the maximum chest size and butt size in Dragon Age, and I'm a dude. You know what I mean? It's stupid.
Most trans want to pass. They want to look like a beautiful woman. So this is just this is
Weird.
bizarre to me.
Yeah, I agree. And the other thing, I don't know if we're already jumping into the topic. It sounds like we are, Flash, with the scars.
I was
Well,
just
just
going to talk
before
about
that, I
how
just wanted to say real quick about because I remember talking to a trans person a while back about all this stuff, and they made a good point about how all this like dumbing down and making everything uglified is pointless, because it's like that's not what trans men aspire to be. They want to be like Marilyn Monroe. They want to be
Absolutely,
this
yeah.
busty, beautiful, curvaceous woman.
They
right?
want to be. They want to be. If you're a dude transitioning to a woman, you want to be a woman. So
Right.
if you're in a character creation, you just
And they
create
want to
a
look
woman.
at the same things we do. That was
You
kind of
create
the
a
point I was
woman,
getting
though.
to.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't create a dude
Yeah.
and then give him scars on him. Like that
We
doesn't
could-
make any sense.